Hi Pisces, welcome to your October Tarot Videoscope with me, Sally Kent. So I've been sitting with the Piscean energy all morning, and it seems like you guys are going through a period of fulfillment at the moment. Things are feeling good for you guys. There's a lot of happiness and stability in your lives, and I'm happy for you. We've got the Piscean full moon this Saturday, so peak experience on its way. An emotional release, a culmination perhaps. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you for the rest of October. Okay. It seems like some of you are considering a new path for your career. For those of you that haven't been offered something yet, there's a likelihood that you will be offered a new position in October. There's definitely a consideration of taking a new path in terms of your career. This could be something very different to what you're used to doing, but pay attention to it, because whenever we get the Seven of Pentacles, it usually means that whatever is being offered is divinely inspired. So we're being offered this to increase our happiness. So pay attention to new offers that come this month. It could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could be a completely different role entirely, but there's definitely something that you're weighing up in October, something you're deciding that will help you to grow and develop abundantly and have personal fulfillment at work. Relationships seem so sweet. For those of you that are parents, it seems like, you know, your family network is tight-knit, and there's blessings, there's joy, there's love, there's excitement, and you know, what a beautiful thing to behold. For those of you that aren't parents, it seems like your relationships, you know, whether they be with your parents, your friends, your colleagues, romantic connections, whatever, you know, relationships are diverse. It seems like for Pisces this month, all of your relationships are victorious and have a tinge of harmony about them. And I feel like that's because you have done a lot of inner work over the years. You know, the Six of Swords is showing you that, you know, the worst is behind you. It's almost like sometimes you pick up the past and you examine it and you doubt yourself sometimes, I feel, whether you've really left behind the stress that used to, you know, burden you quite a bit. There seems to be an important lady in your life. For the male Pisces that are watching, there's definitely a woman that is kind of filling your world with joy, with excitement, with energy, with vision. It seems like the lady in your lives for the male Pisces are, you know, filling you up with optimism. It's like they make the plans, you get excited about them. There's definitely a feeling of kind of a bowing to a goddess energy in your life, but it seems like this person has come into your life to kind of expand your worldview and to kind of help you to just feel comfy and to help you to you know, realise that you can actualise any of your dreams that you want to. But first we must be grounded. We have to kind of root ourselves in reality, and we have to kind of have discipline in order to achieve the grander dreams that we want to. And it seems like you guys have been laying some firm foundations, and the people in your lives are your stability. And it seems like October onwards that you're able to kind of seek out new pastures and new ventures. For the women Pisces ladies, it does seem to me that you too have reached a point of feeling like the worst is behind you. You now have tools to deal with anxiety. You now have like an inner toolbox that you can draw upon to help you in tricky situations. It's almost like because you've done a lot of introspection, reflection, a lot of inner work, you've integrated and healed a lot of past trauma, so you don't carry the emotional weight that you used to before. You have a lot more freedom now, and you know, this is good news. This is good. And it seems like the stresses that you've overcome have helped you to build really positive, authentic relationships with the people around you. And now this is helping you to feel like you've got firm foundations so that you can seek out new opportunities. I do feel that this is a big thing with Pisces at the moment, is kind of this change in what you do for a living. For those of you that haven't been offered a new opportunity, it does seem to be coming, and it is in alignment with a vision that you hold dear for your future. This is a new chapter in terms of love. I feel it's almost like, you know, all relationships are subject to cycles, and it seems that the cycle that you're in now with your relationships is going through a real healing period, and it's gentle, it's loving, it's supportive. I would recommend though that you still maintain that independent spirit that you so used to do in the past. It seems like a lot of Pisceans, you know, you're so caring and so giving and so generous and magnanimous, and it's like you put others before yourself, where you can actually be a better giver if you can make time for the things that you so love to do also. So have a think about things that you used to love to do that actually fill you with energy and help you get into this Page of Cups energy, which is, you know, taking good care of you first, and part of that is tending to projects and passions that you find satisfying just for you. You know, even 5 minutes a day towards something that you love yourself will give you this energy that I feel like is aching to come in, really. So let's have a little look at love life for Pisces, please. Love life for Pisces, love life for Pisces, love life for Pisces. Okay, so there's definitely a feeling of kind of putting the past to bed this month. It's almost like you're not willing to kind of go over the same issues again and again. You know, I love using 2 tarot decks, because if the same card comes out, then I know that it's a really important message. So the same card has come out twice, and this is about you examining things from the past, letting it go. And because you've got that 8 of Cups as well, this is a big message, really, guys, that the past is done, and if we don't kind of learn the lessons from it, it can keep repeating itself until we do. So, you know, I actually feel like a lot of you are due a big karmic payment, in the sense where people that haven't acknowledged your efforts and haven't kind of praised you for your support will do this month. There's definitely a feeling of healing for you, where you're like, oh, that feels good to receive that acknowledgement. But I do feel that it's related to something from the past. It's almost like you've been ready for a while to move on from the past, but I feel like something's been kind of calling you back, and you've had to make a lot of personal sacrifices in order to kind of prove to somebody, or even prove to yourself, that the past is done and that you can let things go. You know, it's almost like there's a feeling that you've done all you can in this particular situation, so you're ready to kind of move on and to kind of allow kind of things to rest, lay ghosts to rest, so to speak. So I'm going to look at Pisces that are connected, that are in a relationship at the moment. Pisces that are in a relationship, please. Okay, some of you might actually be feeling like you're having to choose your words very carefully with your partner this month. It's almost like you want to say one thing, but you feel like you can't, so you're almost having to clothe your words like a politician or a counsellor would. This month you can expect your diplomacy and your tactful nature to kind of emerge. You'll find the right words to say, and you'll be able to kind of communicate things in a very delicate way. I do feel like some of you are perhaps thinking about going to counselling, or kind of opening up to either a healer, a friend, a counsellor, a priest. It's kind of, the King of Cups is a very friendly, empathetic energy, and it usually signifies that we're either seeking out that connection, or we are ourselves that connection. So some Pisces might be looking to heal their emotions this month. You might be thinking about speaking to a friend, a counsellor, a healer, and kind of allowing your emotions to heal about the past. Or you might be the one that's helping other people this month. Either way, there's a really friendly and benevolent energy about healing your emotions this month. You're either going to be healing your own, or you're going to be helping others heal theirs. I do feel that this is related to kind of your partner. It's either you or your partner that's considering counselling, or perhaps both of you are as well. There's definitely an opening up of dissatisfaction. It's almost like, I mean, there's a card in the tarot called the Temperance, and it signifies like sharing emotions, both positive and negative. And it's like, I think a lot of kind of so-called happy relationships or happy marriages say, oh, we're just harmonious, everything's fine, you know, and kind of the detriment that can be caused to relationships if we sweep things under the carpet, especially negative things, they build and they fester. We have to take out the rubbish in order for it to go. And it's like that with our emotions. If they're left unsaid and unshared and unprocessed, they can kind of back up and come into our experience, and kind of, it's like we can either change or be dragged to change, and we can kind of acknowledge the discomfort that's there, or it will make itself known to us, which isn't a nice process. So I feel like you guys know that, so you're ready to kind of get it out and to share it and to kind of get it off your chest so that you can do some healing. And I think if you allow that to come forward, you will experience a huge sense of release and a feeling like you've put down some really heavy bags. Some of you might actually really be kind of full of new ideas about this, your relationship, about where you want things to go, and you're kind of prepared to put the effort in to ensure that you guys have fun together, and you kind of have that energy that you had when you first got together. And there's definitely a new chapter in terms of making time to have a good time together, which is a good thing. So let's have a look at Pisces that are single, please. Pisces that are single. Okay, so for Pisces that are single, it looks like you have an opportunity to meet a dream partner this month. I know that's quite stereotypical for tarot readings. Oh, you're going to meet the love of your life. But the Ace of Cups and the Star, that's pretty fortuitous for dream love. You know, the Star asks us to really be honest about what it is that we want, and have faith and trust in the universe that our dreams can come true. So dream this month. Use that amazing positive imagination that Pisces has got, that gorgeous ability to delve into the great subconscious and imagine all sorts of amazing things. Use that to visualize your dream partner this month. Visualize love coming into your life, because it seems like there is an opportunity to meet somebody that you could go the long haul with. Some of you, I feel like, are at the beginning of a relationship, and this is kind of this energy for you guys as well. Remember that the most important relationship we have is the one we have with ourselves. So treat yourself with utmost love and care this month, because by doing so, you're sending a beautiful blueprint out to the universe that you deserve love and affection and joy. So I'm going to end the reading by asking what's the most important thing Pisces needs to know for October, please? What's the most important thing Pisces needs to know for October? Okay. This is a new... It's interesting, because I was saying earlier that I feel that some of you are seeking out a new opportunity at work, but I feel like for those of you that are doing that, there's a reward coming in your current position of work. It's almost like just as you're considering leaving or considering looking for something, you're acknowledged, either given a promotion, celebrated, rewarded in some way. But I still feel that there's this kind of dissatisfaction with where you are in your job at the moment, and even though you're happy with the praise and acknowledgement, there's still further that you wish to go. Remember that our self-worth and our net worth are intrinsically connected, so the more you can boost your self-worth this month and every month, the more likely you will be able to seek more highly aligned positions that bring you self-worth and net worth. So let's finish it with an affirmation card. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. Very interesting, because we've spoken a lot about letting go of the past and seeing things from a new perspective. So I hope you enjoyed your October reading. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you could let me know. I appreciate the likes, the subscriptions and the follows. I'm really grateful for all of you, and I really hope that that helped you in some way. Remember, it was just a general reading, so if you would like something more specific, feel free to contact me. And I'm wishing you all a fabulous October, and I'm sending you loads of love.